Okay. Hello. We're back with more of Blueprints. Wondering if a house that reorganizes itself is actually worthwhile. Um, if I can't find the kitchen every day, how am I supposed to eat? Um, anyway, it's day 15 in the house. And it's just started, which means we need to leave the house and go see what sort of room we have over here. The mission currently is get to the pump room again so that I can lower the reservoir levels so I can get on a boat. Items for trade or add classrooms. Add the 8 classrooms. We haven't done the trading post yet. Let's see what the trading post is about. That's dynamite. A little too dangerous to pick up. What? Oh no. Uh, I don't know what the goal is of this puzzle. Is it to get the red all the way across? No. Is it to get gold all the way across? No. Oh, is it to get gold into all 4 corners, perhaps? Okay. My allowance has been permanently raised by 2? I'm so smart. I have no items to trade. Okay. Well, that I mean, like, that alone kind of made it worthwhile, I guess. I assume that means I'll get $2 at the start of every day now, since I have an allowance. Okay. That's something. Yeah, I'm sure the house is fine. Why wouldn't the house be fine? Alright, this way first. Yes, workshop. One sledgehammer, thank you. That'll save us some keys. We don't have any money yet, so getting the commissary not worthwhile. Let's get the Nook. Get a key. That'll get us through some doors, maybe. Nothing to pick up here. Ooh, spare green room. Yeah. What's in here today? A gem? Anything else? No. Okay. Drawing room. Get this gem. Okay. Just keep trucking up the east side of the house. Blocked. We can do a redraw. The corridor. Let's do the corridor. The den. Yeah, use a key. I don't have any money, so I guess the pantry. Banan. We need the pool so that we can add the pump room. Of course it's locked. Damn it. Locksmith? We've never drafted the locksmith, so we could buy some keys? Maybe? Let's draft the locksmith. Wow, keys are expensive. Okay, we need money. Back to the drawing room. Redraw. Okay, the closet might have money, it might have keys, it might have a lot of stuff. But let's spend our gems on the passageway and maybe get some better options. I don't have any gems. Damn it. Okay. Bedroom. I have a sledgehammer. Money. And dice. I guess we go to the parlor. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Like, that could be true. This could be false. This would be true. This could be false. 2 false statements. Like, this has to be true, right? I don't know if I logicked that one correctly. I didn't. Dang it. That's the first time I've gotten that wrong. That sucks. So this was true. This was false. This was true. Oh well, got it wrong. That sucks. Ooh, the boiler room again. I kind of want the boiler room. But I want it so that I can send power to a different room. Oh, I don't have any gems anyway. Let's just do the storeroom. Because it gets us a lot more cash. A key. And another gem. This way. Get another set of stuff. Another key, another gem. All right. Let's get a special key. Ow, it hurts my eyes. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm going to keep my other $10. This is a blue room, so it won't work on this room. So we'll just use a normal key. Get a hallway. So get us another key. Yeah. Oh, the sauna is what I did that one time that got me the extra steps. Of course, patio. What do we got? What do we got? Gems. And now there should be another gem down in the spare green room if we end up back down there. Special key. We can use the prism key to make a green room. Yeah, sure. Courtyard. Metal detector. Pump room. All right. Now. Of course, it's a key card. Reroll. Laboratory. Magnifying glass. Cooler is unaffected. Okay. So I really need the boiler. I only have 15 steps left. So I'm more likely to get that. Okay, so I really want this to be the boiler room, I guess. I have to get power into this room in order for it to do anything. So I guess we go down to the hallway. And hope. Of course it's locked, and of course the other door in the pool is locked. The parlor was locked. Guess I'm going back all the way to the locksmith. Wasting my steps. I'm gonna run out of steps. I'm never gonna be able to... How many I got left? I have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If I draft a shop, I get... Okay. One chance at this, basically. Buy the key. Buy the key. I guess we draft the dining room so we can eat. Oh, it's pizza day. Hooray! Pizza day. Boiler room. Oh, this stinks out loud. I guess the dark room allows me to cut through to the other part of the house. What's a burning glass, precious? Can light candles and ignite fuses? Hang on. In order to get out to the outer room, we have to go 1 to the driveway, 2 to the path, 3 to the room. And we'll run out of steps if I don't do it now. I have a thought regarding this burning glass, because at the trading post there was one other thing out here, and it said we could ignite fuses. Alright, let's see here. I can trade my sledgehammer for a compass? No trade. What would you give me for this burning glass? Secret garden key? No trade. Get me out of here. So much money. Christoph, here's the rest of your share. 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask you another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the bear into town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you, Denny. Cool. Now, it's a real shame I can't do anything with this gold. What is the hall pass? I can't get to a computer terminal. So this upgrade disc doesn't do anything for me right now. What's the hall pass do, Precious? Ah, neat. Can I trade the hall pass for a key card? Yeah, sure. Trade a key card for a silver key. Yeah, why not? Trade a silver key. Wait, what's the silver key good for? Trade the burning glass for the secret garden key. Why not? Secret garden key for 4 ivory dice. No. Sledgehammer. I'll take a compass. What can I trade a compass for? Salt? Sure. Trade salt for 2 gems. Sure. Like, it doesn't matter. What is the silver key? Will lead to a room with many doors. Right. Trade a silver key for coupon book. Why not? Coupon book for salt shaker. Sure. Salt shaker for 2 gems. Why not? It doesn't matter. Because I'm going to immediately lose a step here, and as soon as I cross through the gate, I will have spent all of my steps. I finally get the stupid pump room back. But I didn't also get the boiler room. An east-facing via. I only got 2 new rooms. Oh, I guess I got the locksmith and the trading post. Those are my 2 new rooms. Well then. Well then. was so much money to be had there. Ooh, shelter. Because I think now what it is I need to be. It's the 22nd of November. If I set it for 10 a.m. Now, if we go up to the house, okay, so we got a little bit of time because it's only just after 8. The dining room to be all the way down here. So I guess bedroom? Get the steps. Anything in here? No. Hallway. Have that key. Courtyard, workshop. Workshop. Weird broken lever. Could prove useful. Sure. Gonna have to double back. Yeah, let's just... If we're gonna dead end it... I mean, we get more stuff out of the storeroom, but long term, the nursery might help us out. Let's do the storeroom. Get the stuff for now. West Wing Hall, I imagine, is what I want here. I mean, I did just get $10, but I think I'll get more money and I can use the commissary elsewhere. So let's just get an apple, get $4, and then just double check there's no salt shaker or anything in here. Okay, time to go. Den. The den will give us clocks. We'll get to see if it's 10 o'clock yet. Nope, it's not even 9 yet. Trunk on the ground. What's in the trunk? Oh, yeah. Fat stacks of cash. Do the corridor. Laboratory. add a gold to our allowance. That could be really good. We would need to get some specific stuff to make, like, this one really good. Or this one really good. Like, this is the only one that we could potentially do as is. Let's do each time you eat an apple. Set your steps to 40. That way, if we find apples, we'll at least be helping ourselves pretty solidly. Spare green room's the only one that lets us keep moving. Nothing? There's nothing in here. Ugh. Yeah, unlock that door. Ooh, the rumpus room. But we should probably do the drawing room. Grab this gem. Redraw, please. Yeah, music room. Because we might as well get a good key. Ah, the prism key. Minor key. This is just a blue room, right? So, like, that's not going to help us. Use just the normal key. Parlor. Okay. The black box is false. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. If the black box is false, a true box controls the gems. Oh god, I did logic that one properly that time. Security room's fine. Of course it's a key card door. Why wouldn't it be a key card door? View state inventory, main menu, key card system, set security level, let's set it to high, change offline mode to unlock, confirm, back, exit. Okay. So now we're kind of hoping to just bug our way straight towards the entrance again. Dark room gets us across. Yeah, that sounds good. It didn't shut off? What? There used to be a tree here they are cut down. Print notes. HS has requested you another print of Her Ladyship. I assume from one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. He took a picture of himself in a bathroom. Why? There's something on that tree there. And it's probably the number I need. I need to get across, so we're taking the archives. Yep. Is it now? Almost 10. Let's just go ahead. By the time we get over there, it'll maybe be time for the time lock safe. Right? Yeah, almost 10 o'clock in the game. Sorry. God. And then I spilled my soda on my desk. Love it when I do that. I'm gonna step away for just a second. Won't even go on break. Be right back. Lay down. think I've got it all cleaned up now. This is what I get for having an unsealed vessel on the desk. Haha! Letter 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the Red Border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Okay, so I wrote down that heist, I do believe. September 2nd. Okay, well, we got into yet another safe. Bully for us, it's something. This house has one green room currently. Not really a point to eat the salad. But let's eat some banana. 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 Courtyard. One shovel. Nook. Nook. He took that photo in the bathroom. Why does that matter? Running shoes. I want to look at this bathroom again. He took that photo of himself in the mirror. Why? Why? It's definitely this one. So odd. Oh, dining room. Standard key, fine. Well, guess I got a walk-in closet. Compass. Key. Key card. Gem. really need a magnifying glass. Which means I need a commissary. I only have one door open to me, though, right? And that's the parlor. That stinks. Okay, well, the pool is the only option that gets me more room. And I have a security key. So I can open this door. I do need the pump room. Okay. Take the pump room. Commissary. I don't have enough gems. No! Damn it! I don't want the utility closet. Oh, this sucks. God, that sucks. Sure. Let's get a red room. Never found a maid's chamber before. Let's look at the maid's chambers. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have any interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. And following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mia. The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. Sure, why not? because I can't draft the aquarium because I don't have any gems. We've hit a dead end. Let's go to the wine cellar. We've never been in the wine cellar. Oh, just like gems, gems, gems. MCC 13. Trying to remember what that would be. $1,000, because M's 1,000, C is 100. So it'd be 1,213. Sure. Alright, well, there's definitely a safe in here somewhere. Right? Touch everything. Well, maybe not. Like, I need to be able to get the boiler room so that I can power up this pump so that it will drain out 5 units from somewhere. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, I didn't pull it off. I mean, like, do we see about emptying the pool so that I can loot the bottom of it? But it's just going to be money. I don't care that much about looting money when I'm not going to be able to spend it on anything. I really want a magnifying glass, but I wasn't able to get to one. I can't drain the reservoir currently because it'll flood my only access to the basement. What the... Master Simon, good morning. It's kind of attention that you have been granted daily allowance to use all on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the ancient hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Because, like, my fear is that if I change the value at all, this will flood at some level here, and I won't be allowed to access this door. Like, I'm not sure how much I need to lower the reservoir by. Do I need to lower it by 1, 2, the full amount? Like, this is a large reservoir. So, like, do I need to fully empty the reservoir? And, like, I'm just not sure. Right. It looks like I only need to lower it a small amount, but what qualifies as a small amount on the meters, right? You know what I mean? Well, that's the problem. I can't. Everything else is full. So, I don't have any room in the tanks, the storage tanks, that I can fill without putting it in the fountain. And if I put it in the fountain, I don't have access to the basement to go look, is my thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Sure, let's, we've got running shoes. We'll probably not waste all of our steps doing this. Because, like, we have to refill the fountain at least partially. Oh, I'm not allowed to stop it. Like, that's the other problem. Like, does this qualify as low enough? You see how there's a color gradient there? I just don't know. Come on, go down the stairs. Thank you. Yeah. So this is flooded now. And so I can't access the basement. So yeah, what I need in order to do this is that the extra tank here is powered by the boiler room. I don't know where it pulls its water from because it's not hooked up to the rest of these necessarily. So yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get it at the same time so that I can figure it out. All right, we are almost out of steps. I think I need a magnifying glass and to be able to look at the photo in the dark room of the orchard tree. So that it can tell me what the number is. I thought it said something like this. But yeah, that's my best guess. All right, we're calling it a day. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a few. Going to take the dogs out. All right. Dogs have had their day. So, let's see what we can do today. All right. We've done that. Now let's go see what we can do out here. Classrooms. We're going to do the root cellar. Ooh. This suggests that what we saw in the wine cellar might be Mary Epson's birthday. There was talk about her wanting to distance her name from the Sinclair family. Anyway, we should find a shovel. Get to the commissary. Okay, well... What's the power hammer, Precious? It can knock down weaker brick walls? What does that mean, Precious? Yeah, like the one in the secret garden. Fair enough. I really want a shovel. Well, there's the pump room. I've missed a key card? Where did I miss a key card? Crap. Okay, well, there's a key card in one of the rooms we've already opened. So what we should do is set the security level to high, and then go find that key card. Right? Boiler room. Perfect. Okay. Oh, do I have to redo this stupid boiler room puzzle every time? No, thank goodness. All right. Oh, I need a shovel. No, that's the Swimbird picture. Where is it? Is it buried? Does it count it if it's buried? Because that will drive me up the wall. It's the same book that's in the observatory. Ah! Let's get our 10 steps right now because that'll get us, hopefully get us through today. Why I can't use this power hammer to break down a damn door? I'm gonna be so incredibly annoyed if it's buried in one of these dig spots that I don't have a friggin' shovel for. Ah! Banan. Well, we have a hole in our house. Now, if I step in there, the lights are going to go out, and I need to instead see if I can find the utility closet first. Key card. Oh, thank goodness. That'll help. Hopefully. Right, let's hope we hit the pump room here. The chapel doesn't carry power, but the locker room does. We haven't been in the locker room yet. Running shoes? I have a friggin' powered sledgehammer and I can't just pop these doors. I have to use my keys. So unfair. Anything in here? This sucks. This sucks. I haven't been in the furnace yet. What? Oh, because it's powered, it gives us a key? Alright, well that's kind of fun. Pump room? Please? Oh, 6. Power through security. All right, pump room. Maybe? We only have 2 steps left, so we're not making it back to the entrance to find out today. Unless we get real lucky here. I don't have any gems, so I can't do that one. I guess we can do the archives. Oh, dining room. Get to eat. Porterhouse steak. We don't have the showroom, but we're going to eat that anyway because we don't have any other options. Right. Okay, I want the laboratory. Let's do the archived one and see what we get. Laboratory. Okay. So if I come back through here. Of course. Don't have any keys. Take a chance. There was a chest in here. Of course. No keys in it, though. One thing that could have helped us here. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've got enough to do all of the stuff I would want to do in the basement. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'd have 5 steps left. Or do I want to see about... I saw one of the rooms in the dark room was a key card door, so I could take my chances. Because the thing is right now I have the stinking magnifying glass, so if I can get the lights back on in the dark room and look at the damn photo, I can probably get access to the apple orchard, which I imagine gives us more steps every day. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know what it's gonna be. This one. Damn. It was a guess. And of course that's just locked. If I go into the gymnasium, I'm just going to lose more steps. I don't gain anything. Alright, let's see if we can get to the basement. It's going to turn out that I've lowered it too much or some nonsense, and now I can't access the boat still. Yep. Okay. Raise it 2, maybe. We probably should have only lowered it 1. Is there anything down here I can power hammer? Excellent question. Let's find out. This thing? No. This minecart? No. Made all the more frustrating by the fact that oh right, my running shoes make it so I don't spend my steps necessarily, but the fact that it's random really sucks. Makes it unreliable. Alright, do we think there's a chance? Okay. Where can we go? If we go... Well, I guess we try to get back up to the pump room, without running out of steps, which is just going to be luck. It's just us rolling the dice. And I think it's 2 steps, right? Or 2 pumps. Oh, come on, game. Nope. We fail. Alright, let's go through the drawing room. Nope, you ate my step. Rude, game. So we have to do the pump room. We shouldn't need the power this time. Ugh. Rough. That one was rough. Alright, get my allowance. Go do our outdoor room. I wonder if the trading post remains blown up. Because if it does, we can get $40. Like, immediately. But if we go to the tool shed, we can probably get the wrench, which will make it easier to get the pump room and the boiler room if we trigger them again. In the future. Wrench. Sledgehammer. Okay. Give me a hallway. Well, we can't do the vault because we haven't done the thing for it. We don't have the key, the gems for it. So let's do the parlor, and maybe we'll trigger the vault again today. The gems are in this box. This statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. Okay. I mean, they've got to be in the blue box, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. Do the workshop. Workshop is already commonplace. Continue. Give me a compass. Thank you. The sledgehammer does not combine with the compass. That's a shame. Courtyard? Den. Den. Courtyard. Secret passage. Courtyard. I wanna be wham! Your sledgehammer. Ooh, key card. Ooh, key. I will take security. Security can remain commonplace. Thank you. Okay. So now, since we have the key card, we're going to set security to the highest level so that there will be more security key doors rather than other locked doors. We don't need to worry about the offline mode because we will have the key card. All right, so let's go this way. Corridor. Spare green room. Seriously? Why is there not anything in here? The whole point of green rooms is that you're supposed to have stuff. Passageway. Key card. I would like the pool, please, because the pool gets me access to the pump room. But I should not have come in here. Damn it. Piss. Go to the storeroom. Archives, because I need the power options. Why are none of you? Please be the secret passage. Not going in there yet. Laboratory. Continue. Experiment setup. Continue the experiment. There. If I don't know what else to do, I can do that and at least set my steps to 40. Sure. want to go through the chapel. I guess I run back to the passageway. Got $16. Yeah, unfortunately, it's gotten me nowhere. Yet again, the game has punished me. Gave me the aquarium anyway? Oh wait, no, I grabbed the aquarium. I don't know what I was just thinking there. Oh hey, the handle. Well, there's the utility room. But even if I power this up, can I get power back to the laboratory? I suppose this was always the point, though, is to start setting these up to be basic so that I can get them. I wish there was a way for me to see what had power that way. Like, I don't think power crosses the aquarium or the secret passage to get to the archives. Is the problem. So I might need to send power this way and hope I can get it down to the laboratory that way, or maybe it has to go through the doorways, because that's where the steam vents are. That's probably the case. Oh, dark room. Yeah. Yeah, give me the one that's got power. Pump room. There. Okay, now those are at least commonplace, so that's a big deal. Alright, so I need to refill the reservoir. Oh, so slightly. I suppose I don't have a choice. It's just going to pump the full tank. So hopefully that's correct. It just needs to be one step down from full. Archive gets me my 40 steps back, which is what I want. Alright. +1. 17. 2 times 2 is 4. 20. 10 times 2 is 20 again. No? Alright, 1. 17 minus 15 is 2, times 2 is 4. 20 minus 10 is 10, times 2 is 20. Oh, I missed the divide by 4, which is 5. 13, 3, 9, 3. You think we can put the garage up here? Archived. Ooh. We've placed an order. So the utility closet is the only one I haven't set. Yep. I had to have the magnifying glass to make that worthwhile. Is the problem. Can't draft the archive, don't have enough gems. If I do the furnace, I get a key. To the guest bedroom, just get 10 and maybe get another item. The locker room. We have so many keys now. None of these are going to use power. That's a real shame. I was hoping that maybe I could trick it back into the laboratory. Oh, hey! Lucky us. Alright, so... should I open any of these with any of my keys? There could be a magnifying glass in one of them, right? This one. This one. I want to save my 2 keys for when I get downstairs. I wonder if those will remain unlocked. That would be pretty cool. Oh, free key. Oh, is it the date that Simon and Clara, because it looks like it might be an H. So Simon H. Sinclair and Clara Epson, maybe? Just H and C? Maybe? Really wish I had a magnifying glass. How there isn't a magnifying glass in here. Fascinating. If we go across from here... Yeah, like, there's the possibility we could find one. I really wish it would tell me if power was going across a room on this map. Because this goes, it does go into the utility room, but I don't know that the utility room carries power. No, it doesn't. We know that. It doesn't carry steam. So never mind. Wasted those steps for nothing. You. Commissary. Maybe the commissary will just sell me an hourglass. Or a magnifying glass. And the answer is no, it sure friggin' won't. Not quite locked off from that side of the house, but getting real close. Give me that shovel. Give me that metal detector. Alright, where the workshop's all the way down there. Nope. Where am I? Passageway. The shovel plus the broken lever plus a battery pack is what gets me the jackhammer. Broken lever and the sledgehammer and a battery pack. I don't have a battery pack though. Okay, so metal detector and shovel. Give me a detector shovel. Alright. I didn't pick up this key? Wild. Alright, let's go see if we can get across the reservoir now. Hey! There's the boat. Get in the boat. Oh, right, the locker room spreads keys. So I can't help but notice that there's a hole in the wall over there. Don't know what that is. Okay. Well, now we can start messing with this stupid contraption. Yeah. It's gonna be one of these days. So that's that tunnel, and that leads me over there. If I do one more, that gets me to that switch. So let's just see if it does anything to do so. Okay, this one's another crank one. So I need to rotate this so that I get from here to there. The Mechanarium is one door for each gear room in your house. Yeah. Okay, here's the whole map of the stupid thing. The buried floor plan is over here. We're in here. Currently here. There's this stupid minecart. Oh, we don't have this door yet. It's not open anyway. Torch chamber. Oh, that's the other thing we need the stupid laser for. This door goes into the basement, but we don't have access to the basement yet. The foundation elevator is there, though. To North Lever. Okay. Oh, this only rotates one way? I can't rotate it the other way? Okay, so... it, come over there. Maybe that's... Can't move this minecart from this side, so I'm glad I stashed it the way I did. That would have made me sad. Hello. Foreman's log 608, date 5/13/1918. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR is informing that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months. But being unable to share any of that work with the world, maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they were reopened. 5/3/1918. Okay, so that offers us another option. Okay, for getting over. Got it. And that's the way we need to go, quote unquote. Is there anything up above? I don't know how else I would get there anyway. Weird. Oh. Haha. Went the wrong way. Gotta backtrack this way first. The underpass. Cool, but that's not going to be permanent. Hey, it's room 46. I found it. But that doesn't mean I have access. Because currently I don't. So let's see. Commissary wasn't selling magnifying glasses, so I guess, yeah. Our only hope is to, like, dig one up, which I don't think is an option. Ooh. Alright, but we're going to do an archive floor plan so that our steps go to 40, right? Hey, it's a safe. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this will be pulled off by Thursday. I'll be right back. All right. What's the date for this room? Yeah, but what day 8 of what? 4/8? Yeah, fourth letter D. And like, so that's why I was like, okay, well, 8/4 or 4/2. See, the only date reference that I can find in this room is in here. It says we could get this pulled off by Thursday. But I don't know. Yeah, it's queen on black queen on D8. Like, what is the point of this note? A queen is a 12 in a deck of cards. So 1201 or 0112. Sure, that might be pointing out the painting clues, but so's this. Like, this is a much more blatant one. So why is this one that we have to pick up? Is this supposed to be a clock? I don't see any small gates in this room. I might have to think on this one more, because I'm just not sure. I don't seem to have a note that would suggest what it is. Again, like it being Baroness Uttervey. Whenever the heck she died. Like, there's some metric numbers on them, right? 8, 7, 6.5. But, like, I can't really zoom in on them. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Three. Each square is a meter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, that's not right. That's not 8. Because this is only 6.5. Yeah, like it doesn't work. 4. I think the drafting studio might give me the information I need, but I need gems for that to work. So let's head up to the courtyard and dig up some holes and hope that we get some gems out of it, I guess, eh? I guess we run up to the commissary? I don't have any gems for sale. I was hoping they'd have gems for sale. Oh, I can go up through the spare green room. Another option. Door must have been locked before, eh? Oh, I have a silver key. Yeah, we're going to use the silver key. 7 locked doors in the Great Hall. Still need more gems. Damn it. Well, at least I got my 40 steps back. Upgrade disc. Well, that sucks. Well, at least we know that lever's in the Great Hall now. We can't get into the antechamber today. I suppose it's possible we can get up there. We gotta get pretty lucky. At this point. Let's redraw. Well, we don't have a choice but to take the confidential one. And it was a hallway, so it worked out. Well, yeah, we got boned. Well, let's use our upgrade disc. Maybe we'll get something cool. The nursery. Okay, that's interesting. So, I can change it to an indoor nursery. And every time I draft another green room, 2 gems sprout in this room. The nurse's station, if you have less than 10 steps, when you enter this room, you'll get 20 steps. That's interesting. Or just upgrade the straight up basic nursery thing to, hey, you're going to gain 8 steps instead of 5 whenever you draft a bedroom. Which is pretty good, honestly. Steps seem to be one of those things where it's like they can be make or break. Yeah, a plant nursery. That's why it would become a green room. I do have some neat interactions with green rooms. But also just setting it so like, hey, if you draft a bedroom, you're going to get 8 steps. Maybe I don't need that as much? Although two of the rooms that you want for the Switch, one of them is broken. The Switch is broken in the greenhouse, and the other one's in the secret garden. So the secret garden you have to have a key for. I think I'm just gonna upgrade the basic. No. I'm just looking at the artwork. Let's just do the basic nursery. Like, I'm not excited about that, is the thing. It's a shame. Alright, so we have a room down here at the den. That's the pool. Where am I? Went the wrong way. We needed to go the other way. Library. Let's look at the history of Orindia. one key left. There's not really anything else I can do. I don't think. Where's the locker room again? Okay, so if I go up into the archives, into the secret passage. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Because I didn't get power into the laboratory. Alright. Calling it a day. A Scarlet House of Cogs. Oh, look, we got gears here now. We're all steampunk nonsense. So there's one outdoor room we haven't seen. Well, let's look at the trading post again. Did the dynamite stay blown up? It did! Oh, but we don't get the money twice? That sucks. Oh well, we get an upgrade disc out of it. I'll take it. That's a shame. I wanted the money. What can I trade my upgrade disc for? No, I don't want 4 dice. That sucks. Next thing to do, run downstairs and see if we have to flip the lever again. doesn't make me change this. Rude game. So we have to do that in order to get through to room 46 every time. We don't need to see this again, right? Okay. None of these doors do anything. That's good to know. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Basically lose 20 steps right off the bat. Okay, 18. Piss. I guess let's do the Nook. Parlor. The other two boxes are true. This box, wait, that can't, that has to be a lie. This box does not contain gems. This box contains the gems. This is false. Damn it, I should have opened the white one. Except that doesn't make sense. It can't all be false. Whatever. What's my package? What did I have delivered? A brass compass, a magnifying glass, and keys. Oh, good. That'll be useful. And a metal detector. Why, thank you. That will make my life better. I can make the laser if I find the right room. Okay. Oh, there's a coin on the floor. Ooh, the morning room. We don't have a morning room yet. We don't have enough money for it. Let's save up for that room. Spare car keys. Okay. See, the problem is like, so now I'm like going, okay, am I trying to get to the dark room? At which point I want the magnifying glass right now. What am I doing with the thing, right? It's like, okay, well, I can light any candle I see. Or dynamite. Fuse. Other than the candles downstairs in the basement torch room, what candles are there? Right? So it's like, if I do this, I'm saying that I'm leaving. But maybe, because if I can get the greenhouse... I think I'm going to see what... I'm going to push my luck a little bit further. Mainly because I have this upgrade disc and I would like to actually upgrade a card before I leave the house. You know? I'm just going to buy some bananas. Having gotten screwed on the... oh, wait, no. I needed to stop in the workshop. And actually do this. What is on the other side of this door? Corridor. Like, the thing is, if I can get into the antechamber, I can get to room 46. That's the issue. Let's do the corridor. We won't go in there yet. We'll see what the deal is. God, the game is tormenting me. I've got to try to get in the room, right? Like, that's the whole reason I'm here. Dining room. Don't get to eat. Security. Set it to low. Change offline mode to unlocked. Wait. The Nook. Alright. What are we upgrading the Nook to? 2 keys. A key plus bacon and eggs. Or you will always draw the library while drafting. So you enter this room and you're guaranteed to draw the library. But the bacon and eggs is a bonus steps, and it adds a card to the drafting pool. If it's the same bacon and eggs as the kitchen. Let's do that one. I'm just curious now. So much curiosity. Okay, so I need to... just use a normal key here. Man. Fuck off. Storeroom, because I can't hit the weight room, because I will lose all of my steps and we will never make it anywhere. Drawing room. Special keys. Secret garden. Okay. Pull this lever. Okay. Now we just have to get up to this room with a doorway on the right hand side. And also, if we had a power hammer, we could smash that down probably. But we don't, so we can't, so move on. But also, coming in the secret garden gets us fruit spread about a bunch of the rooms. So, go through the drawing room. Almost forgot to get our gem. I should have redrawn. That would have made sense. Did I get anything? Come on. This sucks. Observatory gets us there. Okay. We have 7 stars. What's 7? 7s are apples are extra delicious today. Well, that's nice. Basement key, again. To continue up, you must go down. Yep, we already did that. Room 46.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Well, we hit credits. I don't think we've solved all the stuff in this game. There's more stuff that we haven't done. I'm gonna let the credits play here and call it a night, but Mount Holly, your new home. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, let's see. The next day. Open in the only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand, showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there, or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Owen Nevere, Herbert S. Sinclair. And a recognition of completing your bequest. Ooh, there's a trophy room? I haven't found a trophy room. Oh no. So now there's a checklist. Reach room 46 in 1 day. What does that mean? We'll do more later. As it is, I told you I wanted to save and quit. Why are you being weird, game? Anyway, take it easy, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll see what else we can do in Mount Holly Manor. Yeah. Maybe we'll go try to start some fires. Later.